Yo, what's going on, boys and girls? It's here, Cesar Pizzo at lonewolfpaintball.com, and we are talking about the DSR Pro quick maintenance video. Just a little simple breakdown on the bolt system. Besides the cool features that they put on this gun, that they installed the Pro IM kit inside the bolt system.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go over real quick. How do you clean it, lube it,
Real
all
simple.
that stuff. Especially, yeah.
All right, just like a DSR, but this time in the Pro, they added the Pro IM kit, which is on the rear side of the air chamber. Let's get inside of that real quick, and I'll show you.
What is the IM kit?
Yeah, so here we go. You get a brand new.
I gotta take it all apart.
Yep, let me get it all apart.
There you go.
All right. Take the soft tip bolt off to get the bolt out, nice and easy. So, boom.
You just hit him with an emerald boom there.
Yeah, emerald boom.
Boom. That's how Pizzo cooks too. He definitely does an emerald boom.
Well, when I cook, I like to Caesarize everything, Fitz. Hence my name. My wife always says, stop Caesarizing, just follow the recipe.
I think Tony said that too.
Yeah, there's no such thing. You know?
The onion's gotta be caramelized. Back to the gun. Back to the...
First of all, Italians don't just cook off a recipe. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I work on markers, I Caesarize them.
You know what I heard the other day is
Every
Italians don't send back food.
No,
they just
don't.
try and fix it at the table.
Yes. They don't. Nope. Italians don't like to send. So, all right. So you got a larger spring.
Yeah.
And then the actual piston and back is larger as well. Larger air chamber inside of it. Everything from there forward is the same.
Right.
Okay? So basically on your maintenance, let me get this. So when I tear it down this far,
off to the side a little bit.
All right, let me move the gun.
Yeah,
there you
move
go.
this to the side. There you go.
So on the spring itself, I don't like to put grease on it. I like to use boom juice on it because it's metal to aluminum. So what you want to do is make sure you shake it really well. And I'll usually put 2 to 3 drops inside here. And what that does is it goes down into the stem and it lubricates it. So when this is moving up and down, you have the lubrication on the metal with the aluminum stem, and that allows it to have no friction whatsoever. And then when you get inside of this, anytime you want to grease it, take the O-ring off and actually grease the inside of the O-ring groove inside like that. I like to use a little brush. You can use a Q-tip, anything. And I like to use Ultra Silk, which is a performance lubricant. If you use the regular dye lubricant, that's fine too. But just remember, take it off the O-ring and then get inside there. But when you're using the Ultra Silk, just put a little bit and just get inside there, just like that.
Yeah, a little bit goes a long way.
Yes, it does. So, boom. And then, this is important. This part back here is important on a DSR because that's what's really moving. That's what's opening and closing your airflow.
So getting it moving quicker, easier,
Smoother.
It's just going to be even smoother than the DSR already is. So
Yes. It's a great smooth and shooting gun as it is right now. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put this back together like this. Screw this back together. All right. So you have this O-ring here, which the bolt slides on. Take that off as well. Get underneath it and lubricate it. That also seals inside the bolt, these two like that.
cool.
So those lubricate this one, lubricate under that one. And then in the bolt system itself, you've got the actual O-ring for the inside of the can. You already lubricated that one, and you're going to take this one off, lubricate that one, and so on and so forth. Same thing, easy peasy.
Lemon breezy.
All right, so on the inside of the can for the DSR Pro, you have this one inside here. And like I've said before, Get inside there with a dental pick and then pull it out. And that's how you want to get inside there and grease the inside of this. I like to take the brush or the Q-tip and just wipe inside the O-ring groove to fill the whole O-ring groove. And then...
Who was that painter that painted Pretty Little Clouds?
Pretty Little Clouds?
Yeah, the painter that was on TV, like Public Access.
Oh my God, I can't remember his name.
Put it in the comments. I don't remember. Bob? No, not Bob Vila. We were
It
talking
was
about
Bob
Bob Vila last
something.
night. Yeah.
So, and then just fold the O-ring over, put it back in. After you grease your bolt O-ring, and I'd highly recommend, if you decide to use Ultra Silk Performance Lubricant for all your markers, take off all the factory lube. There's really no cross-contamination because it's all silicone based. So,
Yeah.
but just go ahead, put it back on, and then go ahead and load it into the can itself. There's also a bumper inside the can, down inside here. So if you want to go ahead and give that a little bit of lubricant, just go ahead and brush it inside the can.
That's where your Q-tips and brushes
Yep,
come in.
there you
handy.
go.
Look at that.
And just goes back in like that. Then you can put your soft tip bolt on there, and then you can load it into right there into the bolt or into the can. Load the bolt into the can. Put the soft tip bolt on. Same thing here. Brush.
Brush.
All right, and then
Pretty Little Clouds.
put the O-rings back on, and then after that you should be able to screw the can back on. You know, remember to do the same thing here. Pull the O-ring off. I might sound redundant about this. It's, you know, I'm saying the same thing over and over, but I highly recommend that you get underneath the O-rings all the time. People are going to say, no, you don't have to, blah, blah, blah. But think about it. The O-ring is still moving underneath as well, just because it seems like it's sealed. And anytime it does move, you don't want it to be dry underneath there.
Yeah, that's no good.
No.
No.
And if you want to apply a little bit inside the bolt when it's inside the can, just do that. And then you can go ahead and screw this all back together.
So not a lot of O-rings, not a lot of things to
No,
lube.
no. But
And that's basically it.
that
That's
is
really
the
it.
whole, that is how simple it is to do the maintenance on this DSR Pro bolt system. I mean, that's,
All right. Yeah.
I mean,
nailed
there's
it.
really nothing else besides that. I mean, it's a real easy peasy bolt system.
Yeah. Don't over tighten your barrel so you don't, you know,
No,
crack
no,
an
no,
eye pipe or.
Nope.
Other than that, yeah. Pizzo. Where do they get their brand new DSR Pro?
The DSR Pro is available now on the website at lonewolfpaintball.com.